Hello, and this is Bogas Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Funko 5-inch Rick and Morty action figures from Rick and Morty. So before I take a look at Morty, let's take a look at Rick and the accessories that he comes with. So first up we have Rick, and this comes with the left arm to the Snowball Build-A-Figure. I think it's sculpted out really nicely, has a nice collar to it. I like how the fingers look. Looks really nice. And up next, he comes with his signature portal gun. This is sculpted out really nicely. I think it looks 100% show accurate. I think it looks really, really nice. And then he comes with his little flask right there. I think it looks nice too. For a small piece, it's sculpted out really, really nicely. It's got a little texture in here on the cap right here. It's kind of, the camera, I don't think it's picking up real well, but it has a texture to it right there. So these accessories fit really easily into Rick's hands. His little flask right here can fit into his left hand. Oh, it can fit into his right hand too, because the hands on these figures are really soft, durable, kind of rubbery kind of plastic. So that really helps with the accessories. Well, of course, now that I say it, it's not going to stay in his hand. Of course. Well, before this review, before the camera was rolling, it was staying in just fine. And the portal gun right here goes really nicely into Rick's right hand. And it'll probably fit in this one too. Yep. So I think that's really nice. And since the hands are rubbery, you don't have to worry about it falling out because it grips to it really nicely. So for the head sculpt on this, I think it's dead on to Rick. I think it looks very, like 100% show accurate. Funko did an amazing job on this figure. Like how they sculpted out his unibrow. That's not just painted on, it's sculpted. His eyes look really nice. Because they're not just dots. In the show, it's kind of like stars. Like they have stars for pupils right there. And then he's got this sculpted in onto his mouth. Alcohol where he burps and it just runs down his mouth. I think his hair's sculpted out nicely. Now that I look at this on an action figure, it kind of looks like he has Dragon Ball Z hair. Doesn't it? Might just be me. I think that his lab coat right here is a very, very flexible kind of rubbery plastic too. So that's really nice. Gives you more range of motion and articulation. I think the collar on his shirt came out really nicely. Belt buckles sculpted out. All this is sculpted detail, not just painted on. And I love when toy manufacturers do that. I think it makes it really great. And then you have his socks right there. And there's really no sculpting at the bottom of his feet, but that doesn't bother me. Now for his articulation. He's got a ball jointed head that can move back all the way, look down just a little bit, and move side to side. That dropped out. That was me because I bumped his hand. Okay, he's got ball jointed shoulders that move out very far. He's got a single jointed elbow and a swivel at the wrist. He's got waist rotation. Well, I guess he doesn't. Looks like there's a cut right there for waist rotation. Thought there was, but there wasn't. He's got ball jointed hips that can do a Rick split. He's got ball jointed hips that can kind of kick forward. These joints, that's my only complaint with these figures. They kind of have these weird joints right here where it's ball jointed and a swivel. I think that they should have just been ball jointed, so this weird cut right there wasn't there. But he can kick forward that far and kick. He can't really kick back because of his coat, even though it is flexible. He's got a single jointed knee, and he's got swivel at the ankle. So overall, I think this toy is really great. And the accessories fit in his hands very nicely. Like that. So there's Rick. Now let's take a look at Morty. He comes with less accessories. So before we take a look at Morty, let's take a look at his accessories. And he comes with the right arm of Snowball. I think it looks nice too. Here's the two side by side. I think it looks really nice though. Nice sculpting. And you do have to buy 3 others in the series. Mr. Poopy Butthole, Phoenix Person, Bird Person, turns into Phoenix Person. And Mr. Meeseeks. And when you get all of them, you can build Snowball. So I think that's going to be really exciting. I'm hoping there's going to be a second wave with Beth, Dawn, and Jerry. So I hope there's a second wave. It hasn't been confirmed, but with this series going strong like it is, I think that there will be a second wave. So for his only accessory, he comes with this little gun right here. This has a lot of sculpting detail to it. Got nice sculpted detail, and all of it's colored in nicely too. On both sides. Drop that. Looks really nice. And again, Morty has the soft rubber hands. I think all the figures in the series have soft rubber hands, and I really like that because they don't lose their accessories, and all the accessories fit into their hands the way they should. So there it is. And you can do that. None of the accessories fall off or anything. So I think this likeness of Morty is dead on. I like his kind of worried expression. I think that's show accurate too. You got his eyebrows there. I would have preferred them to be sculpted on, but it's colored on. That's fine. I think his face is kind of blending in, but it's all sculpted on there. You can see it. It's just blending in just a little bit. His hair is, it kind of looks just like flat, just like smooth, but it's actually kind of got bumps to it. If you look like that, you can see the bumps right there and like ridges in his hair. So I think that looks really nice. I think the color of his shirt came out accurate too, because you can see a comparison. So I think that looks good. Actually, that's kind of the same look that this Morty has, kind of like a worried look. So you can see that. And just to show Rick too. Here's Rick next to the Rick from the show. And these translate 100% to these toys. I mean, Funko has done an amazing job on these. And I'm excited to get more of them. I think his pants came out nicely. Not really any sculpting done on this one, but there really doesn't need to be, because, you know, he kind of just wears plain clothes in the show. So for his articulation, he's got a swivel head. It's kind of weird, because he like has no neck. I suppose he kind of doesn't here either, but he only has a swivel like that. He's got ball jointed shoulders that can move out that far. He's got a single jointed elbow and a swivel at the wrist. He's got ball jointed hips that can just about do a split. He can kick forward that far, and he can kick back very, very far. I'm impressed with that. He's got a single jointed knee and a swivel at the ankle. So overall, I think this toy is really great along with the Rick. I keep dropping accessories today. I don't know what it is. And Morty, he doesn't really stand too well. That's my only complaint with this one. Trying to get... There he's standing. Now, for a comparison of them both, side by side. I'm hoping they'll stay. Rick was staying during the review with just himself. There. So I think the height difference on these two is great. I think it's perfect and very show accurate. And I really like these. I would highly recommend these, and I think Funko did an amazing job on these action figures. And I would encourage you to check them out if you're just a fan of Rick and Morty or an action figure collector as a whole. So if you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Wubba lubba dub dub.